game after this one, we're gonna do the F18. That's gonna take a little bit longer anyway. Let's try to find us a game here. We got a 4v4. That looks juicy. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. So with this is Afghanistan. So there's no ships. No ships. So what we're gonna do is go for a convoy. I mean, to be fair, we don't need to go for a convoy with like a laser maverick per se. I feel like they work better on ships because you can kind of like be more precise with where you want to hit on the ship. Because with the problem with the IR Mavericks is, yeah, it's an easy lock, it's an easy, shoot, right? But they hit center mass, and I'm not gonna say they miss all the time, but they're just kind of unreliable in terms of how much damage you actually want to do. So that's the thing that laser mavericks fix, right? If you can stay airborne a little bit longer, you can, you know pinpoint where you want to put that maverick or where you want that maverick to impact. It's not going to just impact in the center mass of the ship. You can kind of be like, okay, I want to hit the bridge, or I want to hit, the ammo right underneath this turret, this specific turret. You know what I mean? So you can just kind of like pick and choose. And I'm gonna try to demonstrate that in a different game. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna back out of this one, and I'm gonna try to demonstrate that. But that's the thing with laser mavericks. But other than that, I mean, it's the only use case I can think of, Uh, but yeah, so let's go ahead and let's just back out of this one, because I honestly, that's kind of like the whole point behind the laser mavericks anyway. It's kind of like a naval thing, you know. But yeah, depending on what kind of ship it is, you can kind of go for the ammo or the bridge or wherever else, like you can kind of hit the hull of the ship, whatever you want to do. But the thing is whenever you are like lasing them a specific way, you can kind of well, obviously because you're not actually at the exact same angle as your missile, um, you can kind of like overcompensate or undercompensate whenever you're like aiming. So you kind of have to be a little bit careful. They're a little bit harder to master because obviously it's just not like point and click like a IR Maverick or whatnot. But I think Denmark 2v4. Okay, okay, all right, yeah, we can do this one. I was about to say, because most Denmark maps, they're just fucking stacked like a 9v fucking 10 or something, and it's like, man, fuck that. But this one should be pretty doable. So it's a pretty low pop, and it's almost over, so we could get a few kills. Okay, let's try to get this going here. We got a little bit of time to do this. And then whenever we bring this, oh god, somebody's spawn camping. Whenever we bring this loadout here, we're not going to have a lot to defend ourselves with. We're just going to have 4 missiles. So let's spawn right here. I think somebody's spawn camping. What else is new, right? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go. I think I'm already in. No, I gotta go to my, change my controls here. So it's two SU-34s up. I'm honestly I'm not too like concerned about SU-34s. They only have R-77s. Pretty easy to defeat. There is another F-18 up though. It's kind of I just kind of hate the fact that people abuse those kind of mechanics. But in it can easily be like negated if they added other like forms of protection and like that gives us more situational awareness, just such as like AWACS, data link. What the fuck? The fuck, bro? Okay, but yeah, such as AWACS and data link, and that just kind of threw me off. But I don't know, whatever. It's other stuff that they can add, you know, SAM site, SAM systems. All right, we're gonna shoot at this guy here with a 120 once we're in range. I don't know what the fuck just happened to my gear, but okay, we're gonna roll with it. Alright, here we go, Fox 3. And we're gonna hold lock. And I need to turn down my stuff right quick, since the flight to 30 right here. Oh, where is he? Cause like he should be somewhere on my nose, right? Why am I not getting anything on my radar? Okay, he killed him. Nice. I just kind of found that kind of weird on how I just didn't get anything on my radar right there. We're gonna try to turn cold. This, I don't know, this is already... War Thunder is having a lot of problems, or at least I am. I'm having a lot of problems with War Thunder right now. Not ideal. But we're still alive. We're going to try to find us some targets here. We can actually go to TWS, or no, yeah, TWS GMTI. And maybe we can pick up a couple targets here. I got an F18 pushing me, so I'm gonna have to go back to regular TWS here. And let's see if I can pick him up on head-on mode here. Here he is. And Fox 3 for him. I'm gonna hold lock. And look at it, he shot at me, so I'm gonna go ahead and defend off. I was kind of relying on that missile to do its job, but it didn't do its job. Now I got an F-18 chasing me, but that's fine. I can probably get some teammates over here somewhere. Kind of looks like I'm pulling away from him anyway. I just don't feel like fighting right now whenever I just don't have the right stuff to fight with. You know what I mean? Like I'm literally, I got both Mavericks, two Mavericks, and two Mavericks and two bombs. So I'm just gonna try to bring them and try to drag them back over here. He can do all that shooting. He's probably gonna hit me on this. Or not. The missile is pretty close, I will say. Let's see if we can get close and drag that missile in the ground here in this turn. This guy's close, bro. Got me completely defensive because I have nobody to just come over here and help me. Even though I'm flying right over my base and my airfield right now. And so is he. He's also flying over my base and my airfield. That's him up there, by the way. If y'all wonder. And looks like he just shot again. Yeah, he just shot again. Come on. Come on, don't G-lock me, don't G-lock me. Oh, he got me still because he had an AIM 9M out. Wow. Oh, he had two. He got a whole like loadout. Okay. Ah, yeah, they're just. It is. Oh, this session got pretty full. So we got this guy up, and this guy up, but they're just nobody. Just, I guess they're just doing their own thing. I guess I don't know. They're not looking for. I guess they're just not looking for air-to-air targets. I guess I don't know. I guess the enemy team is the only one looking for people. I guess, you know, that whole time that I was trying to defend, nobody cared enough to come help me. And that's the teammates that I have, by the way. You know. And in all actuality, if you're flying with other people that you call your teammates, usually they would help you in a situation where you know, somebody is flying over their spawn. You know what I mean? Like if I see a random teammate defending for, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes, and I see the enemy over my airfield actively launching missiles at my teammate, I think I'm going to go help my teammate. Try to, you know, but I guess nobody's seen it. I guess, you know, again, everybody's probably on this side of the map or something, you know, everybody's just jacking off. I guess I'm the only one getting targeted by the enemy team. And I guess that's fine, you know. I guess that's fine. It's not the people who, you know, who are, you know, doing other things. It's just me, apparently. But like he said in the chat, we were getting spawn camped before. And all I'm trying to do is just bomb and get some ground targets, and here we are. Here we are, once again. Oh, this was a one take, right? Yeah, of course. It's depressing every time I try to do something like this, and it's just it gets shot down like quite literally, you know. I hate it. I try to just do something very, very, very simple and something very just, you know, niche, and then it just gets shot down by somebody trying to exploit mechanics in the game. I love it. I love it, man. Okay, let's try it again. One take sortie. I'm not going to, you know, this is like a two take sortie, but whatever. I'm just going to try to act like that didn't happen and try to find the targets. If we die this time, I'll just end the stream, man. It's just kind of sad to see gameplay like this just going down the drain. I defended really well though, you know. And you know, and then the other guy thinks he's just really good at the game because he's just in our shit. You know what I mean? He just killed an F18 with a full bomb load, and he just think he's the shit. He's the best at the game. He think he, you know, out of splash 3. Back to the lobby for you. I can spawn camp you, but you're not gonna kill my AI targets. You're not gonna kill my AI friendly. Man, it's just man. But I'm gonna stay in your spawn, but I'm not gonna let you bomb fucking pixels, but I'm gonna fucking kill you and frustrate you to death because I can. Fucking retarded, man. All I want to do is just get a fucking ship or two and go back to base. All he wants to do is just stay in my fucking spawn and just keep spawning and keep fucking killing me until I fucking leave the game. Like, bro, what? What are you proving? Like, what the fuck? Now I gotta worry about this SU-34. Yay! Hooray! Splash 1. Now I got a SU-30 right here, guys. Whatever shall I do with no fucking radar missiles? Can a teammate help me, please? Nope. No teammates to help you. And so what do I have to rely on to help me when I have two SU-30s looking at me? What do I have to help me? My fucking airfield. So what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm gonna go back to my airfield whenever I have fucking 2 fucking bombs and 2 fucking missiles. I'm gonna go back to my fucking airfield. I'm not gonna stay airborne and let them fucking kill me and keep that fucking defending. No, they can come back to my airfield and fight on my fucking terms. Come on. I'm not gonna sit up here and just let somebody just look. I'm on my side of the fucking airfield, or my side of the fucking battle. There should be SAM sites. There should be something to give me more situational awareness. I should actually have decent fucking teammates that actually shoot back at the fucking enemy. GG, man. This game is complete and utter trash. We're gonna do this again. Like I know I like spawned in already and I already tried to do it, but it's just not. It's just not. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just not fair, bro. Like it's just whenever things. Well, I don't care if I die at the end of the day. It's how I die. And in the circumstances that I die too, that frustrates me whenever I try to do shit like this. It's not the fact that I just die, you know what I mean, to like somebody intercepting me. I don't care about that. That's the beauty of it. Like I want to be intercepted, but whenever it's just being abused and spammed game after game, and then that becomes the gameplay. It's boring and not creative and fucking. It's just unnecessary. Whenever we have all of this other mechanics in the game that can be used for good, we got this shit in the game where people just, oh, I can sit in somebody's spawn without getting shot? Okay, let me do that the entirety of the fucking game whenever there's other shit to do in the fucking game other than do that. But that's what people do. And that's what the Gaijin War Thunder needs to fucking fix. And it's an easy fix. Give us better situational awareness. Give us better protection whenever we are on our airfield. Not only whenever we're airborne, but whenever we're on our airfield. These planes that we are using do not operate without these fucking mechanics. But they think they can just put this shit in the game and then have a balanced game without having these mechanics that are implemented for these machines to work properly. They think they can put this shit in the game without these mechanics. IRL mechanics in the game, and it'll be fine. That's not how this shit works. These A10s, these fucking F18s, these F4s, they had AWACS whenever they were operational. They had shit to give them more, like, again, situational awareness of what the fuck is around them, why it's around them, what everybody is doing on your team. If there is 2 people out of the 4 people on my team doing bombing, and then now it's just me and this other guy it's just up to me and him just to do pure air-to-air combat. That's not against like, I don't know, against like 6 fucking flankers. That's not fucking good. That's not a good way to balance, or that's just not good gameplay. Because at that point it just begins to be, okay, I'ma spawn in, take off, get as fast as I can, shoot most of my missiles at probably one fucking target, and then go back to base. What the fuck is that gameplay? Like, no, man, it just doesn't make sense, bro. Right now, both Air Realistic and Simulator, they're lackluster, they're watered down, they're just uncreative, and it's just beginning to just be a endless cycle of just watered down content after watered down content. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this for you. We're gonna do some MFD changes. But at the end of the day, what the fuck does that matter whenever the gameplay is still the fucking same? It's still spawn in and die. It's no objective. There's no clear objective. They tell you, okay, go intercept the bombers, but you don't have to do that. Matter of fact, whenever you try to do that, you get intercepted by somebody else before you can even do what you had to do or do what they told you to do. So it's like, there's no clear-cut objective or no, like, it's just, there's no reasoning behind it. It's just spawn in and get as many kills as you can, or try to just spawn in and not die. But you end up dying anyway. Like, that's not good gameplay. It's boring, it's bland. You know what I mean? So, like, why consistently emphasize this kind of gameplay without any fixes? Because the more that they don't fix this shit, they're emphasizing it even more. You know what I mean? So it's like, just fix it. It's that simple. We're gonna try to get into like this. No, never mind. And then now here we go. We got a whole fucking map pool with no, without a decent naval map, with a decent fucking players. 5v5 just started. Let's go. Let's see how this. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, this one. Okay. I don't know, man. It to me, man. Like, it's obvious fixes, obvious changes, and to me again, they seem like they're just easy to implement. You know what I mean? Just to fix just the core gameplay or just of how simulator works. It can be so much. It can just be more dynamic than what it is. You know what I mean? That's what it needs. Like how DCS is doing a dynamic campaign. There should be some kind of dynamic simulator or dynamic enduring confrontation. You know what I mean? To where there's a lot of interactive things and elements and mechanics in the game that you can, you know, utilize other than just spawn camping. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, like ultimately, if you have air superiority over the other ones, that's your reward, is to spawn camp. That's ultimately what it is until the fucking game ends. I'm not saying that shouldn't be in a game. I'm just saying there should be levels to it to where people can't just instantly fucking just go to your spawn and just spawn camp you. There should be like there should just be like levels to it, like, you know, boundaries, barriers. Like they should have to strike our AWACS before they get to our airfield. You know what I mean? Or they should have to strike our early warning or our early warning radars before they get to our airfield and be able to bomb our airfield. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. They should be able to do some seed and strike the SAM systems that are outside of our airfield before they get to our airfield. But instead, they just fly over to our airfield without even getting shot, or you know they can just have their radar off and just fly low and go to our airfield and bomb our airfield, and you know what I mean, and get away scot-free. I've did it so many times. But at the end of the day, it's like that we just have missing things that these machines relied on to operate properly. You know what I mean? Like they didn't go into these skies just completely blind how it is in simulator. They just didn't. You know what I mean? That's just not how it worked for this shit. You know what I mean? They had, you know, either drones, either AWACS, either some kind of reconnaissance, that, you know, satellites, either the U2 little reconnaissance plane or whatever. I mean, they had different like intel that gave them the upper. And I'm not even just speaking about America's doctrine alone. Like even Russia, like they operated a certain way. Like they operated under their SAM bubble. And right now, simulator doesn't have a SAM bubble. The only thing that they have that in a SAM bubble is a fucking Roland. What is a Roland gonna do to help me? You know what I mean? Whenever I'm running from like 2 fucking SU-30s or some, you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense in terms of gameplay, how they are going about this whole thing. But here we are on a fresh map here, so we're gonna try to do this and land and end the stream. So I got my radar off, so I'm gonna try to stay low. Dude, and then I got a J-10 fucking tracking me. He's on his way over here because he's a fucking pussy. Only wants to do fucking air to air. This game is not all about, or at least it shouldn't be all about air to air, man. It shouldn't. The fact that there's a J-10 all the way on my right, coming all the way from his spawn to my spawn, without him even being shot at or you know, looked at, it's just absolutely crazy to me. He's literally closer. And here we go, we got this SU-30 right here. And again, I only have 2 missiles that's you know, that I can kill them with. I'm gonna shoot at this guy here. Fox 3, and I'm gonna switch to head-on mode here and see if I can pick up this other J10. Okay, well I shot both of my missiles already. This is crazy, man. I just, you know, trying to get airborne, trying to get to the targets, man. That's it. Like, I'm not trying to stress doing air to air as much as like other people do. But I guess I can't really blame them if you got like a SU-30, but like, bro, come on, man. And here's just now I'm literally getting cornered by a J10 and a SU-30 in my spawn, in my spawn. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can fucking do. I have 2 fucking bombs and 2 fucking missiles, and there's nothing I can do to help myself other than run away from them. Nobody's airborne. None of all of my teammates are dying. Cause everybody that I have on my fucking team sucks all the time. There's nobody that can ever hold their own on my fucking team. Nobody. Nobody. They just all fucking die. Nobody knows how to fucking defend. They just die. I'm in the F18. I just fly. They just know how to fly fast and die. That's it. Can't help themselves? Of course they can't help me if they can't help themselves. This is the best. This is literally the best I can do to help myself. Is just run away, go back to base, and hope that I can just fucking land fast enough before they can fucking kill me. Yeah, bro. This shit is fucking stupid, bro. This game just started, and if what's frustrating is the fact that this game literally just started, and it's the same shit. Not even an hour into the game, not even 30 minutes into the game. It's the same exact shit as every other game. As if you were to get into, you know, 2 hours into the game, an hour into the game. Same fucking shit. It's ridiculous. So like that really irks the fuck out of me, because there's like what how is that fun? It's not fun game. I'm not enjoying myself by spawning in and immediately being defensive with no shot of getting or leveling the playing field. As soon as I'm airborne, I just have to get defensive because they're already on our side of the fucking battlefield. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be that easy, bro. It shouldn't. Now our Rafale C is getting shit on by SU-34s. Alright. It shouldn't be that easy, bro. If like again, and I'm gonna keep saying it, if they were to put maybe 2 or 3 S-75s right here, maybe like 2 S-75s right here.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
I just don't know what else you would need in order, like, you know, 2 S-75s and an AWACS and proper data link NFDs, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. There would be no spawn camping, or it would be very, 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 very minimal. Very minimal. Better yet, if they don't want to put S75s in sim yet for whatever reason, they can literally just add panseers. Just put the panseer somewhere around here. You know what I mean? Just put that new fucking anti-air IRST shit somewhere around the map. That would limit the fucking spawn camping. It would. It really would. You give me AWACS, and the AWACS can tell me, hey man, you got a friendly F18 up with, you know, it tells me his loadout with whatever. He's vectored to go strike some base or whatever. Good, you know what I mean? AWACS tells me, hey, you got a SU-30 on your 12, you know, 30 miles out. Good. Bro, at this point, bro, I should just take just the regular fucking, like, I should just take a full loadout, bro, full missile loadout. At this point. The guy that just shot at me, there's fucking like 4 or 5 SU-30s up. This game just started, for fuck's sake, bro. You know what, I'm better off trying to find like a Sicily map or Tunisia or something, bro, because this is just not gonna work. It's just too many just dick riding people who just only know one way to play. And I've yet to fucking find ships yet. Yet to locate any ships. What is that? There's their carrier. Guys, and go tell me to go strike. Go tell me to go. Here goes some ships. Guys, and go tell me to go strike a bridge or something. Go tell me to go destroy some kind of infrastructure or something, bro. You know? Do I have to be creative for the Gaijin community? Alright, we're gonna vector towards over there. We're gonna get low. Because right there is where we need to go. So. And we are going pretty much in between 3 or 4 SU-30s on our right, and then maybe 1 or 2 on our left. But it's for a good cause. Oh my gosh, man. They're everywhere, bro. Is that them? I think that's them right there. Oh my gosh, bro.
Attention to the map.
Here, eat that. And we're gonna locate, or we're gonna target this. We wanna hit, actually we wanna hit like back here. Okay, rifle. And we wanna hit like right here. Okay, Fox 2.
Over G. Over G.
Splash 1. And I guess we missed our Maverick for some reason.
Over G.
I don't know how we missed the Maverick. I don't know. That was a pretty good lays right there. But we're gonna come back around and hopefully we can get it this time. Air brake on.
Air brake on.
Let's go ahead and target. Laser on. Rifle. And let's hit right.
Air brake on.
Let's hit it right here. Oh, the destroyer killed me. Oh, okay. Okay. They usually like miss. Like they usually don't even hit you. Like they just like I guess they fixed that. Okay, I did not know that. But I'll take it. I mean, a death is a death right there. I died to the destroyer. I got to be careful about that next time I do this, because I'm going to do it again. But that's a GG. I don't know. Again, I don't know how that first... I don't know how that first missile or Maverick missed. Because I had a good lock on him. I don't know. That's interesting. I guess it went over it or something. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna get into another aircraft here. We're gonna do this again in a different aircraft. So I'll be right back.